Or accidentally uploaded your secret API keys to GitHub? Well, today we are fixing that permanently. In this video, I will show you how to safely store and use your secrets in Node.js using .env in less than 10 minutes. In Node.js project, we often need to store sensitive information like database passwords, API keys, and tokens. But storing them directly in our code is dangerous. It can lead to security leaks. That's where the .env package comes in. It allows us to keep all our sensitive data inside a .env file which is never shared publicly and load them into our application safely. Today, we will install .env and create our first config.js file that will hold all our environment variables in a clean, organized way. First, need to install .env package, but I already installed the .env package, so don't need to install the .env package. If you if you are not install the .env package, so first install, then load variables from a .env into process env in Node.js. Creating a .env file already created and adding some values, database configuration, db host, db user, db host, db user, and db password, and adding the API key, API key A, B, C, D, E. How we store only key value pairs. These are the sensitive details that should never be pushed to GitHub. So we will later add .env to our .gitignore file. Then creating config.js. Go to src, then create a new file config.js. In config.js, we first require .env and call .config. This load our .env file. Go to server.js and cut this line, paste in config.js. This must be called before accessing process.env values. Then we export our variables in a single object so we can easily use them in other files without calling process.env repeatedly. Create a object using module dot exports equal object db host, then db user, then db password, then API key. Then go to .env file, copy this line, then paste here process.env.db host. Then copy this line, paste, paste, and paste. Then go to .env file again, db user, This is DB user, DB password. This is DB password and API key. Copy and paste. We can import them anywhere in our project. So go to app.js. Here we import our config.js file and use the variables like here we import our config.js file and use the variables just like normal JavaScript constants. Our code stays clean. Import the config file server.js and app.js. Then import the config file. So const config equal require config.js console.log, then print API key config, then API key. Okay, go to the terminal, npx nodemon server.js, then enter. This is API key value already print in the terminal and print a message server running on HTTP localhost 4000. We use .env and a config file for three main reasons. First, security. We don't expose secrets in our source code. Maintenance. All configuration is in one place, making it easy to update. Portability. We can have different .env file for development, staging, and production without changing the code. Now your secrets are safe, your code is clean, and your project is professional. In the next video, we will take this a step further and separate config for multiple environments like dev and production. If you coded along, type done in the comments, like, share, and subscribe. See you in next video. Bye bye. Take care.